guys, how you doing? My name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like my videos, please smash that like button. Please do subscribe. Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 1:32 p.m.
So it's Saturday afternoon. I've been in my flat since I took Max out for a walk this morning and it wasn't too bad. It's a bit colder outside than yesterday, a bit nippy and the sun isn't shining. So quick run through today. I went into the co-op, I got some stuff and I came home and the postman buzzed my buzzer just after my mother Jennifer rang the phone, and she was going on about my doctor's appointment, which, you know, I want them to fall into their own trap, because they're going to fall into a trap before long, right? So let them throw every piece of shit at me possible and I will just go through it. So my mother rang, was talking about mine, Genestra's, Crystal's doctor's appointment, which, yeah, it's on Tuesday. If you want everyone to know anything, tell my mum. So carry on. A little while after that, the buzzer rang and it was the postman. And it was the postman that looks like my father, Derek, with long curly grey hair in his Royal Mail uniform. And he went, "Parcel for Trower." Parcel for Trower, you know. Sounded like he was in the army. So I went downstairs, there was this like chubby guy with long grey curly hair, Royal Mail shorts on, the Viz jacket, and he took a picture of the parcel and then he left. And then he talked to the younger male postman who's actually delivered some more posts, which I'll show you in a moment. So this is what he delivered. Fragile box, fragile. Now I am just I'm talking about what happens in my life, and as I would write in the diary that I had done for several years, and I found another one from last year which I'm going to read bits out of, right? So I'm just telling you my day and who actually is about, who I see, and I'm just describing it as I would do in a diary, okay? So these are my 5, and it's got Super Bly. It's not got Super Ply, it's Super Bly. 5 Super Bly simple glass storage containers with plastic lids. Now, somebody advised me to eat healthily because I've been feeling like weak and dizzy. So they suggested like doing little meals in containers. Right, so that is what I'm going to do. So you've got the 5 green lids and the 5 small to large little bowls going up in sizes to the largest one, containers. I can make my own coleslaw, I can chop up tomatoes and make keep fruit or salads in the fridge. Right, so someone advised me to eat healthily, get some storage containers and like prepare tuna and mayonnaise and something, and you know, in the fridge. So I thought, right, that's a good idea. And that's exactly what I did. I ordered some food containers. They are made of glass, so you can't really use them as like going out somewhere and a picnic or anything like that, because they're made of glass. So I went outside after the postman had been, and it was a fairly normal walk, no trouble. A couple of old people walking together, you know, older people. older couples walking together, and I just walked on my way and just tried to keep my spirits up, because I live in this like prison. I had Kim serve me in the car this morning. We had a conversation. She asked me what was I doing today, and today is a day of where I've been cleaning. I've tackled a sink full of washing up, and I've done some washing because I get depressed, I feel low, and when people bully, whether it's outside or online, it makes me feel bad and my mood goes really low. And it got so bad over a week and a half ago, I thought I was going to have to go and sit in the hospital because I couldn't control my emotions. It's half of what I'm going through, like midlife, but it's also the harassment and the evil-minded bullies that are making out I'm someone else, and they're punishing me for something I haven't done, which is ridiculous. So when I came back from walking Max this morning, I looked in my post box because I'd seen the postman talking to the Royal Mail delivery guy, and he hadn't been here. So I have got a letter from the Medway Maritime Hospital, and I have got a package that I ordered. This is a pedicure set. It's a set for looking after your toes and your toenails. Obviously they can be used for your fingers as well, cutting your you know what I mean, cutting your nails, but mainly this is for looking after your toenails and your toes. Because I'm finding as I get older, my toenails are getting thick and they're hard to cut. So you've got toenail scissors, you've got various toenail clippers, and you've got a saw there, a little saw, and various files of all sorts. Because I also get problem with my nails growing into my skin. And I've got that at the moment, and that's what I wanted this set for. Because sometimes when you've got an ingrowing toenail, a toenail that's going into the skin, it can cause pain in the whole of the foot. So we're gonna see if I've got a piece of toenail sticking into my skin, which is causing the pain in my left foot. So we're going to try that. So we got this little grey package, and that came from Wanstead Park Road in London. Wanstead Park Road, London. So we've had that parcel and a small parcel. Now I'm going to read you out the letter from the Medway Maritime Hospital. They've actually discharged me from hospital care, and I'm going to the doctor's Tuesday, and I'll probably have to go back up to the hospital at some point. But they've now discharged me out of their care. This is after telling my mother that I was going to the doctor's on Tuesday. And remember that they did an autopsy on my dad because he hadn't attended the hospital in 2 years, apparently. Right? So I'm going to the doctor's. I've got a gynecological issue, which is personal, and I'm still in a bit of pain. And now I've been discharged from the hospital. Dear Miss Marshall, this letter is to inform you that you have reached the end of your allocated patient-initiated follow-up pathway, PIFU. As we have not had a request from you to activate this pathway for a follow-up appointment, we assume you no longer require our care and have now discharged you back into the care of your GP and have notified them of this decision. If you feel you need to be seen again, please contact your GP to be referred. And I know that's from the gynecological department at the Medway Maritime Hospital, because I went up there to have an examination. They said to me that I had endometritis, and they said that I needed to go up there and have a Marina coil fitted and some other procedure. And I was heavily bleeding, and I went up for the one procedure and the bleeding stopped. So I thought, right, the bleeding stopped, I don't need the coil because the bleeding stopped. Now, 12 months afterwards, the bleeding has started again. So it obviously needs looking at, and maybe it is endometritis pain. But I just want to go to the doctors to make sure, and we'll see what happens there. And there's another piece, accessing your personal health records. We are pleased to offer a new online service, Patients Know Best, that gives you access to your personal health records. This letter contains important information to help you register for your account. As a patient of Medway NHS Foundation Trust, this initially means you will see your outpatient appointment letters, emergency department or inpatient discharge letters from us. Over the next 12 months, additional functionality will become available, and you will see other services such as radiology and pathology. Alexa, what is pathology?
Pathology is the study of disease and injury. The word pathology also refers to the study of disease in general, incorporating a wide range of biology research fields and medical practices.
A personal account has been created with our trusted partner Patients Know Best, which can be accessed from any internet-enabled device such as a smartphone, tablet or desktop computer. So I've got to register through the NHS app or by visiting the nhs.uk NHS app. Once you have registered, you can log into Patients Know Best at any time, anywhere, to see your health information securely in one place. Now, my mum is nearly 80. She doesn't have a smartphone, so this isn't relevant to my mother, Jennifer. She hasn't got a smartphone, so my mum can't access her records because she hasn't got a smartphone and she hasn't got the NHS app. Right. So that's my post today. I've got to take Max out for a walk this afternoon. My mood was up here this morning. I get called Trower. It goes down and down and down and down, and I start to feel very low again. So I went out of my flat this morning. There was a black young lady stood right near my front door, a black female right near my front door, dressed in a green two-piece set, a black young lady. So I just went out of my door, and I obviously do what I normally do, whether there's anybody there or not. Everybody locks their front door, right? So, I didn't say anything. I don't know who she was. I just went out of my front door, I locked the door, and then I went down the stairs. Right. I am not. I'm just minding my own business. It's none of my business what other people are doing, and I'm just doing what I want to do, and that's it. I don't get involved with other people because obviously things happen, you get accused of things, and I just don't want to be involved in it anymore. I'm quite happy by myself. And you know what I'm doing? I'm listening to smooth radio. If you feel like irritated and depressed, or you're putting up with noise, I'm putting on smooth radio because it's very relaxing. And I was listening to Jenny Faulkner. There's a radio presenter called Jenny Faulkner, and I was listening to her earlier on. So I'm going to continue to relax, ignore any, stress kills. 2 weeks ago, I stressed my own self out through things that shouldn't have stressed me out, and I made myself ill by worrying about something where people don't worry about me. They don't care about me. They're self-centered. They don't give a shit. So I'm just, not getting worried and het up anymore because it's not worth it. So I've been discharged from the gynecology department, and I'm going to have to go through the same shit again on the waiting list and go back up there again. It's like going round and round in circles all the time. I've got a nagging pain. It's a nagging pain. 2 weeks ago it was a terrible pain. It's just like gone down to a nagging pain. So it's what I'm going through, midlife things, and I'm just like coping with it. There's people far worse off than me, and I'm just getting on with my life now. And I'll see you later, guys.